Hey guys, Penadeli here, and welcome to our fishing episode of Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, this episode is basically probably all going to be fishing, because this will take a bit. There are 32 casts in each hole. You are on a loop. So when you get the first fish you got, which by the way was a Medaka, you will be done. You don't get anything for 100%ing the fishing, but I still like to do it because I like to see all the fishies. It's a gold card. Plus, of course, the fishing minigame can be used to break the game in half. A lot of people have complained about this. Personally, I think it's nice because some of the later islands, I'm not good enough to get all the keys any other way. And I really appreciate this game being so accessible. If you don't find, just fishing for the keys satisfying, then don't do it. I've never really understood, hell, when I first played through this game, poison dart frog. Yes. Sorry, I was supposed to be making snarky comments, but yeah, the first time I played this game, for Island 3 and 4, oops. That sparkle means it's something special, by the way. And it is, the Elder Coco Scroll. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah. Scrolls give you fast travel. Elder Coco Scroll gives you fast travel to Elder Coco, and then there's one for the Hermit Coco too. Yeah, but the first time I played this, I fished up enough keys on the 3rd and 4th island to get all the Chaos Emeralds, but then I did that is a really tiny goldfish. How did it even bite? It couldn't even get its mouth open enough to bite on the hook. So yeah, anyway, something kind of interesting. You may notice sort of some visual imperfections, especially around the sort of rainbows around the edge of the rocks. It's, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a visual effect that happens with older film and VHS tape, and it's used here very deliberately to make this place seem dreamlike and have sort of a vibe of old vacation photos or old home movies. Nice, hooked a tadpole. Sure, right. Yeah, so this is so relaxing. As I said previously, the music has been referred to as lo-fi beats to fish to, and boy does it count. And there's some stuff you can only get here. But for the most part, it's used, if there's anything you can't get out in the world, get it here. Hooked a crayfish. Yes. They're usually not red until they've been boiled, guys. Let's see. Oh, crud, I knew I forgot something. Well, when we get out of here, I'll do it. I'll do it I should do it in a mainline episode, because some people will skip this. Get to the chopper. Oh, come on, you knew I was going to do that at some point. Yeah, those guys are enemies from previous, from the 2D games mostly, though you can find one in Generations as a set piece in Green Hill. Nice! I'm all about that bass. I don't actually play Animal Crossing, but I have to admit to loving the fish puns. And any other kind of pun. We caught a ring. Okay, that tells you about how big they're supposed to be compared to Sonic. I guess. I don't know if that's an intentional, it probably isn't an intentional reference, but it just puts me in mind of the fact that back during Sonic Sat AM, that's how they got rings. It's a red Stingray. Flashy car. Yeah. That's how they got rings. There was a generator in a pond that made power rings every so often. Nobody really understood how it worked or what power rings were, but they were useful. Oh yeah, you can also skip the animation. And there we got the Hermit Cocoa Scroll. So if you're doing this, you could quit now if you're just doing it for those, because the fast travel is really nice. Not so much on this island, but Island 3, there will come a point where you really, really don't want to deal with the bullshit that comes with traversal, and that's when having fast travel is very, very useful. A can. If you leave and come back, by the way, you will be at the same point in the loop as where you left. It's a platinum golden fish. So it does some really awesome kicks like Bayonetta. Now I'm just imagining this fish jumping in the air and doing fish time and slapping an enemy with its fins. Spring is in the air. You know, I'm not even apologizing for that one. It does not matter. You know, moving your rod around changes nothing. But it's a nice immersive thing. A gold chest with 3 gold cards. This is just really, really relaxing to do. It's one of my favorite things about this. Hooked a squid. I've got an inkling this'll come in handy, but we only get 1 token. There we go. It's a star post! That's a checkpoint from a 2D stage. Interesting thing, if you look at Big, see that rod he was holding? That is the tricked out rod he has if you get all his upgrades in Sonic Adventure. Really, the attention to detail on this game is amazing. It's a tin can! It's another chest. Yep. So here's the thing. With each island, the amount of coins you need per cast will double. So all told, you need something like 480 coins. It's a tire. I haven't done the map. Okay. This is probably, since this is cyberspace, we're probably pulling up, you know, just digital representations of stuff, but... We caught a Nishiki koi! I really love that. Yeah. In Japanese, there are different words for different types of romantic love, and one of them is koi. Yep. In fact, the word for boyfriend or girlfriend is koibito. Loved person. Yeah. And yes, there are puns about carp and love. By the way, again, Barracuda. This is probably not an intentional reference, but the shot of Sonic's eyes with the lightning behind them is very reminiscent of Persona 4 the animation and you catching the River Guardian. Yep, nice, caught an anglerfish. Good grief. Yeah, those are deep sea fish. You're not likely to be catching one, but hey, you're in cyberspace. And we hooked a seahorse. Okay then. Quit horsing around. When you swim in the sea and an eel bites your knee, that's amore. So yeah, these are just, I'm going to be doing these as their own little videos, I think, just so people can skip it if they don't want to sit through 15 to 20 minutes of fishing. Yes, the gold plates with the old Dr. Eggman. Notice that not only does he have the mustache, but he has the pointed things that make him look like a walrus. Somebody was a Beatles fan. And we got a Medaka, so that's the end of the loop. Alright, so now we're gonna buy ship.
Try? I'll let you.
Alright. Have I bought any of these yet? I don't think so. 6. Okay, let's see. Don't really need those. I don't need any keys, so I'm just gonna buy. Let's see, where am I? 14 and. The thing is, you can max out on tokens. It maxes out at 999. We have all the portal gears we need for this island, so we can't buy anymore. So, yeah, I'm not bothering. We can buy Amy's memory tokens, though we don't need them. Chaos Vault keys, we don't really need them. You can buy Lost Cocoa. You can buy 50 skill pieces, so I think I might just buy... Yeah, let's just get these up a little farther. I'm gonna get these up to 30 each. And then we'll just buy skill pieces until we're out. Alright. And as you can see, that
Would you like to try?
Boosted us up pretty hard. Now we're just gonna view the
ride.
Fishipedia. So we've got the Medaka, a small slender fish often found in home aquariums. A diverse range of variants exist, including those with translucent skeletal bodies or multi-hued skin. The crayfish, a creature with powerful claws found in slow-moving freshwater environments. Being omnivorous, it can be caught with any food you happen to have on hand. They also have an interesting tendency to show up in people's lawns, because they burrow. Tadpole, the aquatic larva of frogs. As tadpoles grow, they first sprout legs, then arms. Some species have a spiral pattern on their belly. I think that's pollywags. Squid, a slick-skinned creature with 8 arms and 2 tentacles. Okay, I guess, yeah. The squid can make subtle changes to its appearance to hide from predators, not to be confused with the giant guardian who spells his name in all caps. Seahorse, a saltwater creature named for its horse-like appearance, famed for the fact that the males carry the embryos to term. Carp, a fish found in rivers and ponds. It will eat almost anything and is often used to clean waterways. Old joke, what's the difference between a used car dealer and a carp? One's a scum-sucking bottom feeder and the other's a fish. I was told that by a used car dealer, by the way. Anglerfish, a deep-sea fish with a rounded body. Its name refers to its use of the luminescent lure on its head to attract prey. Anglerfish, of course, that is the female anglerfish. Male anglerfish are very tiny. They attach themselves, burrow themselves into the female body and just fertilize the eggs for the rest of their lives. Yeah. black bass. A very common fish found in temperate climates. Fishing for bass is a popular pastime, and it is often featured in competitive angling. Yep, and of course, the name is often mispronounced, because you can never tell if you're talking about bass or bass. Nishiki koi. A type of carp with a red, white, and black body. It was bred for its ornamental appeal, and its skin resembles brocade fabric. Yes. Marlin. A fish with a spear-like snout. It is said to be the fastest swimmer of all fish. You might even call it the Sonic of the Sea. Yeah. Red spring. An ordinary red spring. Stepping on one will propel you even higher than a yellow spring. Tin can. An empty tin can. Someone must have consumed the contents. I wonder what was in it. I don't know. Probably beets. Star post. A marker that tracks passersby. If you fall after touching one, you can return to its location. Yeah, it's a checkpoint. Goal plate. A plate that lets you know you've reached the goal. Running past one fills you with a sense of accomplishment. But does it fill you with a sense of determination? Sorry. Chopper. A mechanical creature that looks like a fish. It can't be eaten, so don't even try. Ring. One of the gold rings that evaded Sonic in the past. This one seems to be a work of art that doesn't have any particular effects. Tire. A tire for vehicles. They come in a variety of sizes and treads, but this one seems to be for a regular passenger car. Barracuda. I like that song, okay? A large fish with a big mouth and sharp teeth. Aggressive by nature, it has been known to attack people. So have catfish. Poison dart frog. A brightly colored but highly poisonous frog. Use caution when you come across these dangerous creatures. Yep. Cute, though. Goldfish. A fish that is gold in name but red in color. They are bred for their ornamental value and aren't found in nature. I used to have a pair of goldfish as a kid. I was very young. Their names were Goldie and Red and Whitehead. Goldie was in fact gold, not red. Flying fish. A fish with large fins. While aboard sea vessels, you'll sometimes see them leaping from the water as they flee from predators. Moray eel, an aquatic creature that looks like a snake. It has sharp teeth and a ferocious temperament, and a set of laryngeal jaws, which are the things that they based that really creepy feature of Aliens, of the xenomorphs on. Red can, an empty red can. Perhaps it contains some chili con carne for chili dogs. Yeah, I love the fact that, at some point the Sega looked at the American stuff and went, okay, sure, Sonic loves chili dogs. Silver acorn. A silver acorn. Was the tree it came from silver, too? No, it's actually a royal badge of the House of Acorn, but, we really can't talk about that now that Archie Comics has ended. Platinum goldenfish. A goldfish with a platinum-colored body. Its shiny scales are no doubt far more valuable than the regular kind. Not really. A ray with venomous spines on its tail. The venom remains deadly even after it dies. Yup. Treasure box. A treasure box that was dumped in the pond. A gold card, which Big was searching for, must be in it, if you say so. Gold shiny treasure box. Must be something very expensive. 3 gold cards. Elder Coco's scroll. A scroll written by Elder Coco. If you bring this scroll back to the island, fast travel to Elder Coco will be unlocked. Hermit Coco scroll. Yeah, same thing. Alright, so that's... But we also have the voice logs. I'm gonna get 6, there's 24, so I'm gonna unlock 6 per island. That keeps the thing pretty good and not spoiling the stories, so...
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do. What are gun military craft doing in here? Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more. The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from?
South Island is Sonic 1, West Side Island is Sonic 2. Angel Island, obviously, is Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I found elements from my own EggNet, the United Federation, even Planet Donpa Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating.
So yeah, Team Sonic Racing is canon.
I am officially jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employed is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yet. It appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
So yeah, those
you
are
like to
very
try?
important.
I'll let you borrow a rod.
Yeah, no, we're gonna leave, but yeah, those are very important for characterization, and this is the only place you can get them. Yeah, I think Mike Pollock, everybody in this game has some of the best voice acting I have heard ever, I think in this series. So, yeah, but that's... Okay, so we're gonna return to the island. Now, the next island, to fully get the loop, we will need 64 coins. But don't worry, we're gonna get a lot of coins between now and when we finally manage to make our way to Big in the next... in the next island. So yeah, we now have fast travel, and just showing you guys this, as if we look, the fast travel is exceedingly... wow, there's nothing down there. I was going to say it's exceedingly convenient, and I think that is where I will go later. Not just to get to the hermits, but also so that you can just get to these things and get them. Once you fill out this entire map, fast travel to the portals will also be unlocked, which is useful for cleaning up side story stuff like this with Amy here, or this with the ghost girl there. So unlocking fast travel is very useful, and there's a reason I tend to go for there's a reason I tend to go for stuff. I can talk. Alright, but we are going to go back, and I'm going to call it here. So, thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play. Let's Play Sonic Frontiers, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Goodbye.